makes your garden grow, water and sunshine? What makes your spirit grow, knowing that she'll be mine? Tater bug, eating my potatoes. Tater bug, growing my tomatoes. Tater bug, what makes you so hungry? Tater bug, eating all my money.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Tangy the Caver's wife, and I'm called Tangy the Caver's wife because I am married to this guy, and he's a caver. And today is our 18th wedding anniversary, so we are on our way to go celebrate with some good food. And I don't really know that we're gonna do anything after that because we're broke. And so, you know, that's real life. But we always try to do something for our anniversary. It's not always huge or glamorous. We've had some really nice, fancy anniversaries, but we've also had some very low-key, and I think that the low-key ones are probably our favorites. So
being around Christmas time, you know, we're spending money on Christmas, getting ready for that, especially with the kids now, so it kind of cuts out on what we can do for our anniversary.
Right. So, but yeah, we were talking that earlier. We think our favorite anniversary, well, I'd say it's a toss-up. Probably our most expensive anniversary we took for our 10-year anniversary. We went to the Smoky Mountains, and we stayed in a cabin, and we went hiking because it was nice out. We had a picnic by a waterfall. We ate at several really nice restaurants, so that was really nice.
That was good.
But then I think our second favorite, which is a really close to our 10th anniversary, was a couple of years ago. We took the kids to his parents' house to stay the night. I came home, I made us a steak dinner. We had steak and baked potato and salad, and we watched Longmire in our pajamas. And that was probably my favorite.
Probably the best steak dinner I've ever had.
Yeah, it was good. I was really impressed with myself because I had never cooked a steak before, and it turned out really good. But anyway, so yeah, I think we're gonna eat Mexican.
Yep.
So we're gonna go eat Mexican, and I don't know, maybe I have a Starbucks gift card, so maybe we can go get us a frozen drink after. Maybe, we'll see. So Jackie, what do you think?
Oh my goodness.
Why do you think our marriage works so well? Like, if people say, how have you been married 18 years? What's the secret?
I think number one is our faith.
I would agree.
Number two, I got to come up with more than one.
No. Is that all you want to leave it? Leave
I
that?
don't know. I mean, we love each other, and we have a lot of fun, and we enjoy. I don't know.
I think one of the things is that we are opposite just enough that we balance each other out. I'm kind of animated, you know, head in the clouds. He's very, he's constant and kind of keeps me grounded. So I think that's one of the reasons why we work so well, is because of that. We balance each other out really well. And I think another thing is that we love each other enough that we work through whatever situations come up.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have a perfect marriage. We argue. We have a lot of disagreements. Actually, the only thing we disagree about is money, because I'm a spender and he's a saver. So that's something that we have had to constantly work on. But
Yeah. You put me on the spot. It was hard for me to think because I'm hungry.
yeah, well, we're here. We're gonna go eat.
Mother-in-law.
I am. It's kind of dark in here. It's mood, baby.
Very dark.
Chips and salsa as a must. Okay, so we just finished our lunch, and for all of my Mama Gets Fit ladies, I have no idea how many points I just ate. I did not eat all of my food. I'm taking some of it home. I did eat too much though, because I don't know, it's one of those things where it's like you're stuffed, but it tastes so good you just want to keep eating it, and I kept picking at it. So So finally I made myself stop. But anyway, it was good. Was yours good?
Very good.
And I also want to point out that I am having an amazing hair day. So it's like I'm able to fit in pants that I have not been able to wear before. So that was a score. And then I'm having an awesome hair day on my anniversary. So I'm like, it's a good day. So I guess we're gonna go to Starbucks now, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to enjoy it. I'm not gonna worry about calories or anything, and then after this I'll do better the rest of the day, and then yeah, and then do really good the rest of the week, because Christmas is coming up. I only go to Starbucks maybe once every couple of years. I usually only go when I have a gift card. And I usually get the chai tea frappuccino. It's one of my favorite things, but it is so cold. I'm thinking a hot chocolate or some kind of latte is in order. So we'll see when we get. I just remembered something. The day that Jackie proposed to me, before he proposed to me, he actually took me out for Mexican food.
Oh, yeah.
What was the name of that place?
Cappuccino.
El Campesino. And he always called it El Cappuccino, but it was like one of the only Mexican restaurants that was near where I lived, because we lived like out in the middle of nowhere and there was nothing. But
Nothing but chickens.
should we tell about how you proposed? I lived in Georgia and he was from here, from Kentucky, and he drove down to see me. And I had to work that day. I worked at Walmart, and that night I got home and he let me know that he was going to take me out, and so we got ready. And I should have known something was up, because my mom was acting really weird. And so he took me out to eat, and then afterward he said, well, what do you want to do now? And I said, I don't know. And he's like, well, you just want to drive around? I said, sure. So we started driving back toward where I live, but he turned down the road that my home church was on. Anyway, so we turned into the church parking lot, and he said, well, while we're here, let's go in. I'm like, what? Okay. So we go in, and the first thing I do is I get on the piano, because I like to play the piano. And then I started to realize that he was acting really weird, like really nervous. And so he's standing next to me while I'm playing the piano. And then I finally stopped, because I'm thinking, I don't know, is he fixing to break up with me? And he brought me to church, so to soften the blow, because I can't kill him at church or something. And I said, what's wrong? And he said, come here for a minute. So he takes me over to the altar at the front of the church, and he sets me down. I'm like, here it comes. And then he gets down on one knee. And then I realize what's going on. I'm like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I was, completely. And then he had a little speech that was very sweet, and then pulled out the ring and asked me if I would marry him.
Why did you think we were breaking up? Because we've been talking about,
I don't know,
getting married.
Like,
and, I mean, we discussed it a lot.
We did, I don't know. But yeah, it was just, you just started acting so weird. And I'm like,
I wasn't acting weird.
maybe I did something
Just
that
normally
maybe something happened during the trip and you realized
it's too much gas money driving back and forth to Georgia.
Yeah, but that is true. We have been talking about, I mean, it wasn't like we hadn't been talking about getting married, but I don't know. I guess I was just insecure maybe. But yeah. So
Well, let's go get this Evil Empire coffee here.
Evil Empire coffee. Okay, we're back in the car, and we just ran in, and I got my favorite, my chai tea latte, and Jack got
Snickerdoodle hot chocolate.
Cheers. Okay, so now that we got the fancy coffee, we are now
Gonna do what I want to do.
yes, we're at the gun store. Okay, so talking about the day we got married, I was terrified. And what's funny is I don't get nervous in front of people. It's not my nature. But I was nervous about getting married in front of a bunch of people. I didn't even want to have a wedding. I wanted to elope.
That's right.
But this guy who is nervous in front of a bunch of people wanted to have the wedding. So, and I was fine up until right before I walked down the aisle. Then it wasn't that I didn't want to get married. It was just I didn't want to get married in front of everybody. If that makes sense. I don't know. But I was really nervous and thought I was going to be sick. And they were like, well, just go and get it over with. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine. And then, but it was a very wonderful service. When I finally got up there to him, all my nerves were calmed because I was with him, and it was like, okay, yeah.
I honestly wasn't nervous.
We're getting
at all.
married. Really?
No, it was the weirdest thing. I was not, when the ceremony actually started and everything started. You know, you always hear all these stories about people getting cold feet and getting nervous. And I never felt that at all. In fact, I just wasn't nervous. I think I knew this is what was meant to be.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I wasn't nervous.
Yeah. I wanted to get over with.
Yeah. There was a honeymoon to get to. Yeah, I wasn't nervous about getting married. I was just nervous about the wedding.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I think I was more worried about something going wrong, like somebody tripping and falling or passing out. Or
yeah.
Something like
And then our honeymoon, we went to Gatlinburg and we had a cabin. And what was really neat was during the wedding, it was raining. But as we went from Georgia into the Smoky Mountains, the rain turned to snow. So we had snow on our wedding day, so that was nice.
Luckily, I had a four-wheel drive.
Yeah.
If I hadn't, we probably wouldn't have even made it up to the cabin.
Yeah.
There were probably already, 4 inches of snow on the ground going up the mountain to the cabin, which was awesome because we get up to our cabin and there's snow on the ground and the hot tub is steaming. And that was just cool.
It was, and it had a really cool view. You could overlook a lot of the Smoky Mountains, and it was cool. It was really neat. Okay, guys, we are back from our anniversary date day. We spent a couple of hours in town away from the kids, and now we're back home. Got some laundry going. I'm still really kind of miserable from how much I ate at lunch today. I don't know, Jackie, what about you? You miserable from how much you ate, or are you good?
I'm okay.
See? Men are so different from women when it comes to our digestive systems. But yeah, I decided I'm just going to take it easy. I don't even know if I'm going to eat anything for supper. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed our reminiscing about the day we got married and visiting with us on our anniversary. So, as we always say here at the Wheatshire, until next time. Hey, thanks for coming by. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please feel free to share it with your friends, pin it on Pinterest, you know, whatever. But yeah, and there's also a subscribe button down there. So if you haven't clicked it already, be sure to do that. That way you don't miss any of the videos that I put out. We talk about gardening here, frugal living, homemaking, homeschooling. You know, I cook the occasional food, make the occasional craft. So if you don't want to miss any of it, be sure to click subscribe. Okay, that's it.